Today is Decay, where we celebrate births and beginnings of everything important since the dawn of time. It is November 2nd, and here are all the dates that really rate. 1927, on this day, Steve Ditko was born. I was in the city today, and I was going to go to where his office was, which I want to say is 201 West 51st Street, but I just ran out of time. Sorry. These things, they happen. He was like I feel like there's like Howard Hughes feelings here of just how much he did not want to be in the public eye, which is so interesting because he was such a integral part of comic book history in the last 70 years or so, right? Creator of Spider-Man, right there at the beginning of Daredevil, bringing us to such psychedelic and out of this world places with Doctor Strange, plenty more. And I think the important thing here to remember is that while Stan Lee is like, the last man, was the last man standing for a lot of the original Marvel creators, you wouldn't have Marvel Comics without everybody who really made this happen. Stan Lee is a part of it, but Jack Kirby, Steve Ditko, plenty more. These are very crucial contributors to the Marvel legacy. Okay, Stan Lee was a big proponent of the civil rights movement. Excellent, but as far as a lot of the individual creations that have lasted for generations and are now making gajillions of dollars with films, Steve Ditko, very important. Yeah. Also 1927, on this day, the film The Last Performance premiered. You probably don't know this movie, but it's kind of one of those like Marvel what ifs of what if this movie was readily available. The version I saw on like a bootleg VHS tape maybe 20 some odd years ago was really hard to watch. It was just like it was like the 20th generation VHS dub, and maybe it wasn't even complete. Maybe it was like missing a reel. I don't remember now. It was very hard to follow, but it stars Conrad Veidt. It's I want to say Universal production, co-starring Mary Philbin. So Mary Philbin is relatively recently off of Phantom of the Opera. Conrad Veidt would have just come off of his success in The Man Who Laughs. This is a movie that should have been wonderful. And I don't know, does it? I'm not even gonna say if it works or not, because it's just really hard to, like, the version that exists today is really hard to watch. So many movies pre 1948 or something like that are lost. And so it's fascinating the ones that are in some way available, but like not restored or available through official means. So it's just been like handed down from one collector to another, and each time, because once upon a time that you didn't have digital options, so you would lose quality with each dub, right? Yeah. Maybe one day this will get an official release. I'd love to see it. From memory, it was him as like a almost Svengali type magician. I don't know. Hard to say, but it's got all the makings of a classic movie with like all the right people. So, yeah. What else? 1979, on this day, The Damned released Machine Gun Etiquette. Not my favorite Damned album, but some classic songs in there regardless. I'm a Brian James fan. Definitely first album and the associated 45s. That's my Damned. Although that's not totally true. Phantasmagoria also. I mean, they have lots of great stuff. I'll even say, although I don't listen to it very often, but Grave Disorder was a great album. I guess I'm dating myself in that this is also 20 plus years ago, but they have a lot of great eras. I feel this way about the Screaming Dead as well. almost every release they put out, they are always pushing themselves in a different direction. The Damned, Screaming Dead. There's good comparisons there, I suppose, you know. Never just resting with what they were doing. And I don't blame them for that. That feels healthy. Yeah, there you go. The whole day from me to you. Till tomorrow. Goodbye.